Hi everybody, it's me, Corey T, and in this video I want to talk to the people who are thinking, what am I doing wrong? Where is my manifestation? Why is it taking so long? Why do other people get their manifestation? And what did they do that I haven't tried? Because I've tried everything. I've done everything I can. So what am I possibly doing wrong? Because it can feel really, really disheartening. And it can actually really affect your self-confidence and make you feel worse and make you feel exhausted and make you feel like just giving up on the whole thing, and you don't believe in manifestation and you don't understand how this is all going to unfold for you. So I want to talk to you because there is a more peaceful, gentler way of thinking about this, which will make you not feel so stressed and worried about why it isn't there for you yet. So many of my clients come to me and they're feeling really disheartened and they're feeling really just burnt out with this whole thing. The thing is that you're doing nothing wrong. You actually can't do anything wrong. And the reason why you need to stop thinking that you're doing something wrong is because your journey is totally unique. And everyone is different and everybody's journey is so individual to them. The other thing to remember as well is that when you're watching videos from coaches who are giving you ideas or techniques or mindsets, they're talking to everyone. They're talking to a vast range of people, and they're not talking specifically to you about your own personal mindsets, your own personal ideas, beliefs, background, and all of that stuff. And so some of the things and the techniques and the ideas and the mindsets and the feelings that you're being asked to feel might feel harder to feel than they would for other people. So often I hear this very, very toxic thing, which is, oh, you're in lack, so of course your manifestation hasn't come. And it actually makes me cringe when I see this, because it's kind of like, well, yeah, it would be great if we could all just click our fingers and say, oops, sorry, yeah, I was feeling in lack. Here I am in the happy state. Here I am living in the end. Here I am feeling good again. But what that does is completely disregard whatever it is that you're actually feeling. And it's one of the really, really toxic things, because we have to feel what we feel. We have to allow ourselves to process where we are. We have to allow ourselves to process what we're feeling. So it's actually important for us to acknowledge and feel what we feel so that we can release it, so that we can honor it, so that we can set it free. Because if we don't, if we go, oh no, I'm in lack, what do I do? Quick, think positive thoughts, think about the wish fulfilled, think about the end state, then actually you're not allowing yourself to process the feeling, okay? Because the thoughts are coming from the feeling. The thoughts are being produced as a result of the feeling that's in the body. So you have to drop down from your mind, stop flipping your thoughts, and drop down into your body and allow yourself to feel what you feel. And that's okay. It's okay that you can't just click your fingers and not feel in lack. You're just human. You're a completely normal human being. And so I really want to encourage you to be okay with whatever it is that you're feeling. And that is like the biggest message of my channel, I feel, is be okay with where you are. Everything that you feel is right, and we are going to allow ourselves to feel and process everything, knowing that when you do that, you're freeing yourself, you're releasing it, and you're not creating more of it, as long as you're not wallowing in it and going into kind of victim mode. But you know what, even if you go there for a bit, that's part of the journey too. You can't go wrong. Your journey is unique, and you need to go through the stage that you're at now in order for you to get to the next stage, in order for you to get to the next lesson, in order for you to feel, heal, release everything. You're exactly where you need to be. I know I say this again and again and again, but it's just such an important point, because you're you. You're you, and you've been through what you've been through. Not what that person's been through, or that one, or that person over there who had a success story, or that success story. They all had a unique journey. The other thing that I think as well is not to rush your manifestation, not to think, oh, what am I doing wrong because it's not here yet. There's an element of you setting your intention and knowing what you want. That's that. But there's another element of trusting a higher power in the universe and God, or whatever you want to call it, to bring what it is that you want into your life when it's the right time, when things have unfolded, when the version of you has become what it needs to be, when the version of the other person has become what they need to be, and trusting that life is moving, things are unfolding, life is going forward the way that it needs to in order for you to get what you want, however long that takes. And it's like surrendering to that, just surrendering that part of it you can't control. That part of it is not for you to worry about, is not for you to try and manipulate, not for you to try and control. Just surrender to that and know that in that, this where you are now is so precious. This time that you have now where your manifestation is unfolding and you're not where you would ideally like to be, this time now is so precious for you. It's bringing you back to you. It's helping you evolve. It's helping you connect to yourself more and more. And there'll be lessons and emotional shifts and great things that will happen in this time. And you'll look back at it and think, thank God I had that time. And thank God it unfolded exactly as it did. And thank God that it took that long, because I got to do this. I met this person as well, and they taught me this. And I had this shift within me, and I grew in confidence in this way. And I had all of these other experiences with other people that were important to me and my growth as a person, that made me better able to handle my manifestation, to handle the things that I want, to feel calm about it and excited about it rather than fearful of it. And you look back and you think, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And honest to God, I look back at the time when I thought, why is it taking so long? And I think, of course it took so long. And thank God it took that long. I actually wouldn't want to change that time that I had on my own, particularly the time when I was in Italy and I was feeling lonely and I was feeling sad and I was feeling isolated. And then it grew and it evolved and I became free and I was dancing around Italy in pretty flowy dresses, meeting people, speaking Italian and all of that. And even when I wasn't, even when I went back to Cambridge, even when I was in places where I didn't feel like I was having this miraculous, amazing adventure of self-discovery and freedom, even when I wasn't doing that and I was in a mundane, boring cycle routine, that was still such an important time for me, because it helps me be better able to tolerate uncomfortable emotions, which in equal measure has made me better able to tolerate joy. Something that actually a lot of us are afraid of feeling because we're afraid of losing it. But when you know within yourself that you can tolerate discomfort and sadness and pain and loneliness, then you're not afraid of feeling. You're not afraid of living. You're not afraid of existing and being human. So what I was trying to say before was there's an element of this manifestation process which I believe you have to surrender to and say, well, that's not me. That's not for me to worry about. Trust in a higher intelligence, trust in a higher power. If it makes you feel better, if it makes me feel better to do that. And it makes perfect sense. I know from my experience that I really do look back and think, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And there was never anything wrong with me. There was never anything wrong with what I was doing. And also not to compare yourself. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Sometimes success stories can actually be quite triggering, can't they? Because you think, well, I've done everything they've done, or like, how did they do that? Or what am I doing wrong? You know, everybody's unique. That's why there's not any one coach on the internet who has the specific answer to everyone's manifestation. Because if they did, they would be an absolute millionaire. They'd be like God. And the reason why there is no one person who can tell you exactly what to do is because it's you. Because it's your individual journey. Your journey is so unique. What coaches do, what we do, is basically direct you back to what your guidance system says. We direct you back to what you believe. We mirror you so that we can ask you the questions, so that we can pry out those ideas and beliefs and shifts that need to happen in order for you to free yourself of any limiting beliefs or feelings or states or ideas that are really weighing you down and holding you back. But this is such an individual journey and it's yours, and you can hold it and embrace it and know that you personally are where you're meant to be, and you can't go wrong. You literally can't go wrong. You know, set the intention and trust. That's really all there is to it, and the rest of it is coming back to the self, coming home to the self, allowing yourself to grow through what you're going through, and all will be well, and all is well, as my grandpa would say. So I hope this video has been useful to you. So let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'm back now to do my coaching, so if you would like some one-to-one support, then I will leave the link below. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I will leave the link below too. I've just changed my style a bit on Instagram, and I'm really enjoying posting new content on there, and I'm doing it quite regularly. So if you would like some more content from me, then that's the place to go. Right, I will see you in the next video. Bye.